Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to tell you the story of Drake, one of the best-selling and most influential artists of our time. How did he go from being a child actor on a Canadian TV show to becoming a global rap superstar? Let's find out. Drake was born as Aubrey Drake Graham on October 24, 1986, in Toronto, Canada. His father, Dennis Graham, was a drummer for legendary musician Jerry Lee Lewis, and his mother, Sandy Graham, was an English teacher and a florist. Drake had a unique racial and religious background, as his father was an African-American Catholic and his mother was a white Canadian Jew. His parents divorced when he was 5 years old, and he was raised by his mother in Toronto. His father moved back to America and settled in Memphis, where Drake visited him occasionally. Drake faced many challenges and hardships in his early life. His father was arrested while trying to cross the border, his sick mother struggled to support the family, and he faced bullying in his predominantly white school for being the only black Jew. He spent his childhood near Weston Road in the city's working-class neighborhood, and later moved to Forest Hill, a more affluent area. Drake, who always had a passion for music, started rapping at the age of 14. Inspired by his father's musical background and his uncle Larry Graham, who was a bassist for Prince. Drake's first taste of fame came when he was cast as Jimmy Brooks, a basketball star who became disabled after being shot by a classmate, on the popular teen drama series Degrassi, The Next Generation. He started acting on the show in 2001, when he was 15 years old, and continued until 2008. Appearing in 145 episodes. He earned a loyal fanbase and a modest income from the show, but he also faced criticism and ridicule from his peers for being a rapper and an actor at the same time. He once said, "My mother was very sick. We were very poor, like broke. The only money I had coming in was off of Canadian TV, which isn't that much money when you break it down. A season of Canadian television is under a teacher's salary. I'll tell you that much." Drake decided to pursue his musical career more seriously, and released his first mixtape, Room for Improvement, in 2006, followed by Comeback Season in 2007. He gained some attention and recognition in the underground rap scene, but his big break came in 2009, when he released his third mixtape, So Far Gone, which featured guest appearances from Lil Wayne, Trey Songz, and Bun B. The mixtape was a huge success, and spawned the hit singles, Best I Ever Had, and Successful. It also earned him a Grammy nomination for Best Rap Performance by a Duo or Group. Drake's popularity skyrocketed, and he soon caught the eye of Lil Wayne, who signed him to his label Young Money Entertainment. Drake released his debut studio album, Thank Me Later, in 2010. Which debuted at number 1 on the US Billboard 200 and the Canadian Albums chart. The album featured collaborations with Jay-Z, Alicia Keys, Nicki Minaj, and Rihanna, and received positive reviews from critics and fans alike. It also sold over 1 million copies in the US, and was certified platinum by the RIAA. Drake followed up with his second album, Take Care, in 2011, which was even more successful and acclaimed. The album showcased Drake's versatility and maturity as an artist, and explored themes of fame, love, and loss. It also won him his first Grammy Award for Best Rap Album, and spawned the hit singles, Headlines, Make Me Proud, The Motto, and Take Care. Drake continued to dominate the music scene with his third album, Nothing Was the Same, in 2013, which was praised for its production, lyrics, and cohesion. The album featured the smash hits, Started From the Bottom, Hold On, We're Going Home, and All Me, and sold over 2 million copies in the US. Drake also established his own record label, OVO Sound, and his own clothing line, OVO Clothing, in the same year. He also became the global ambassador for the Toronto Raptors, his hometown NBA team, and hosted the SP Awards in 2014. Drake's fourth album, Views, in 2016, was his most ambitious and experimental project to date. The album was influenced by dancehall and Caribbean music, and reflected Drake's personal and professional growth. It also broke several records, such as becoming the first album by a male artist to spend 13 non-consecutive weeks at number 1 on the Billboard 200, and having the most streams in a single week on Spotify and Apple Music. The album featured the international hit singles, Hotline Bling, One Dance, and Controlla, and earned Drake 8 Grammy nominations, including Album of the Year. Drake's fifth album, Scorpion, in 2018, was a double album that showcased his rap and R&B sides. The album was a commercial and critical success, and contained the number 1 singles, God's Plan, Nice for What, and In My Feelings. The album also addressed Drake's personal life, such as his son Adonis, whom he had with French model Sophie Brousseau, and his feud with fellow rapper Pusha T, who exposed his paternity in a diss track called The Story of Adidon. Drake also made history by becoming the first artist to surpass 50 billion streams across all platforms, and by having 7 songs simultaneously in the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100, breaking the Beatles' record. Drake's sixth album, Certified Lover Boy, in 2021, was one of the most anticipated and hyped albums of the year. The album was delayed several times due to the COVID-19 pandemic and Drake's knee injury, but it finally arrived on September 3, 2021, and broke the internet. The album featured guest appearances from Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Travis Scott, Future, Young Thug, Kid Cudi, and more, and received mixed reviews from critics, who praised its production and features, but criticized its length and lack of innovation. The album also achieved 9 top 10 hits on the Billboard Hot 100, briefly setting the record for the most U.S. top 10 hits from one album, with its lead single, Way Too Sexy, reaching number 1. Drake's seventh album, Honestly, Nevermind, in 2022, was a surprise release that showcased his love for house music. The album was inspired by his trips to Ibiza and London, and featured collaborations with Disclosure, Calvin Harris, and Sam Smith. The album was a departure from his usual rap and R&B style, and received positive feedback from fans and critics, who appreciated his experimentation and versatility. The album also spawned the hit single, One More Time, which became a club anthem and a viral sensation on TikTok. Drake's eighth album, For All the Dogs, in 2023, was his most personal and introspective project yet. The album was dedicated to his late dog, Diamond, who passed away in 2022, and explored themes of grief, loss, and healing. The album also featured collaborations with SZA, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, and Frank Ocean, and received universal acclaim from critics and fans, who hailed it as his best work to date. The album also yielded the number 1 singles, Slime You Out, and First Person Shooter, with which he tied Michael Jackson for the most number 1 singles by a male solo artist. Drake is undoubtedly one of the most successful and influential artists of our generation. He has sold over 170 million records worldwide, won 4 Grammy Awards, 27 Billboard Music Awards, and 6 American Music Awards, among many others. He has also been ranked as one of the greatest rappers of all time by various publications and platforms, such as Rolling Stone, Complex, and Billboard. He has also ventured into other fields, such as acting, producing, and entrepreneurship, and has amassed a fortune of over $200 million. He has also been involved in several philanthropic and social causes, such as supporting education, health, and youth empowerment. Drake's story is a story of passion, perseverance, and excellence. He is a living proof that you can achieve anything you set your mind to, no matter where you come from or what obstacles you face. He is an inspiration to millions of people around the world, who look up to him and his music. He is not just a rapper, he is a cultural icon. He is Drake. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon to get notified of my next video. Also, let me know in the comments what you think of Drake and his story, and who you want me to cover next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.